This is Undiscovered Talent with Kelly, and I'm Kelly Somersall. This is my passion project. I love music. I've always wanted to give a platform to artists that create, perform, and entertain us. And this season, we will feature some of Lake County High School's most talented students. Get to know the artists from in-depth interviews and amazing performances. Hello, and welcome to Undiscovered Talent. My name is Kelly, and I am your host. And I am super excited about the show, and I'm excited about today's guest. He's one of Lake County High School's most talented teens, and he's here with us today. His name is Eli Rosales. Eli is a singer and an inspiring songwriter and a musician. But before you meet him, take a look at this.
Yeah, my family is like my father and my brother have always, as long as I've known, like sing and I'd always hear music growing up, and it made me want to, because like I would just want to follow in their footsteps. So definitely that's why. I would like watch a lot of videos of like interviews and like live performances, and I would really admire like a lot of artists like Shawn Mendes or Harry Styles, or artists that just made me want to take it up. Ed Sheeran, and then I got a guitar, and then I was like, this is something I really want to do.
This is awesome. This is so Eli. I feel like he's been looking for an opportunity like this for so long. So it's about time something happens. I'm excited for him more than anything.
I'm very proud of him. I think just him putting himself out there takes guts to do that. So he makes me proud of just doing that. I'm very excited for him. I feel like it's something he's been wanting, and you know, you start somewhere, right? So this is his opportunity.
Eli, hi, welcome to the show. I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
That's good. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 17 years old. I go to Lake Minneola High School, and I was born in Brooklyn, New York. And
Brooklyn, do you remember much about Brooklyn? Well, how old were you when you left Brooklyn?
When I left Brooklyn, I was like 4 years old.
So you don't remember?
Yes, I don't remember much.
Yeah, yeah. Do you ever go back?
We've visited before, but we don't go frequently.
You don't go frequently. And then I know when it comes to your musical journey, I read in your bio that it was your dad and your brother that influenced you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Tell us a little bit about that.
My dad and my brother both they always have been involved in music. Whether my brother's in chorus, and like he would always be singing, same with my father. And for a while I never really took part in it until eventually, I think at like 13, I was like realized like, oh, this is something I'd really like to take part in. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, what made you change? What captured you?
I think that I always told myself like that it would take too long to like learn everything, you know what I mean? And learn to get to a level where I'm satisfied. And I also wanted to learn guitar. So I picked up guitar first, and then I started singing.
Now, I saw you playing the guitar in a video that you sent me from TikTok. How is that going?
With guitar, I kind of put less focus into it, and I put more focus into singing. At first, it was all guitar, but I think it's going well. I can play songs, you know what I mean? I don't play anything intricate.
But I heard you play, and it was acoustically, and it's my favorite way of hearing the guitar. So I was like, this is really good.
Thank you. Yeah.
And maybe if you make it to the finale, you'll play the guitar for us?
Yeah, I would love to. I think that'd be awesome.
Love to?
I love acoustic guitar.
Yeah, I think it has a really nice, interesting sound, very soothing, especially when it comes to slower songs or ballads, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, but why do you sing? I mean, there's so many things you could be doing as a young man. Why do you sing? Why did you choose to sing?
I think because it just feels like such an expression. It feels like I really feel like I don't know what else I'd be doing with my life, like that I want to do with my life, because nothing makes me feel as free and as expressive as music. You know what I mean?
So I know you do a lot of popular cover tunes. You are going to do a couple for us here today. But what about original music?
Original music, I have a journal where I like to write a lot of songs. And when I probably should be focusing in class, but I write some songs sometimes. And just to practice it, to hone the skill of it.
Okay.
Because I'm not distributing anything at the moment. But I would love to have that skill. So when I get to that point, that I would have songs ready and have that.
Now, so do you have one song that's completed?
I have a couple that I think I'm happy with.
You're happy with? Are they kind of on the level of the songs you're going to be doing now? Do you find yourself doing different kinds of songs?
Yeah, I'd like to branch out a little bit and make some songs that are less of the standard contemporary music, you know what I mean, and reach out to other genres as well and incorporate that.
So what is the name of some of the songs you have?
I had one that I named The Way You Are, and there's just a lot of them are prototypes that I just name. I just put dates sometime as well because I feel like the name will come to me.
So is it like, do you have a melody, you have lyrics?
I had started it out on guitar, and then I didn't know if I wanted it on guitar or if I wanted to somehow incorporate it onto the piano. So I was from there. I was thinking on that, and I have the lyrics down right now. I have the verses and the
you do? Something you want to share? Here's the platform.
I don't have right now. I haven't worked on it in a minute, but I've got I think I have a lot of music that I would love to share with the world. That with time, I really want to be able to spread my message and be able to say what I want to say.
Okay. When I say names like Shawn Mendes, Stevie Wonder,
Definitely.
what do you say?
I say those are icons. I mean, those are people who have been brave enough to step up and express them true selves, especially Stevie Wonder. He's more than a musician. He's not only an artist, but he's made great contributions to the world, and he's done amazing things.
I'm glad you recognize that, because Stevie Wonder is more than just a musician or a singer. He's definitely an icon, like you say. I mean, the songs that he's written has spoken to conditions in the world. Do you hope to write songs like that?
Most definitely, yes. I think that's one of the greatest things that you could do with music, because music is a way to speak to anyone and everyone. And if you could spread a positive message, to just spread love and spread peace and positivity, I think that's what you should do with music.
And you can. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You know, I listened to your audition tape. I mean, all of us did here at Studio 126, because the producers here are the ones that we are fortunate and blessed enough to have work on this show and produce it. And, you know, I said, wow, what a great voice. And just to tell the story, at first you didn't get back to me.
No.
And it's interesting because I told the team here, I don't think Eli is going to want to be on the show. I sent him a letter congratulating him, offering him to be on the show, but he didn't answer. So I'm so glad that you did.
Me too.
It happened kind of strange. So I can't remember exactly, but how did you get back to us?
So it really felt like such a blessing, because at first I auditioned, and then I think every day for like a little bit I was checking and I didn't see anything. And I just got really busy, caught up, a lot of things were going on, and I had stopped checking as frequently. And I was going through my mail just to I don't know why I was checking it. And then I saw that it was from here, and I freaked out. I went to my mother and I was like, yo, look, they reached out, they responded, and I looked and I realized, and I didn't want it to be too late, so I responded instantly as soon as I saw it. I think it was at night. I was instantly on it. I'm just very happy that I caught it when I did.
Well, we're very happy that you responded. I mean, this is what the show is really about, is giving the platform to people like yourself to showcase your talent. But the blessing of it is that we get to enjoy your talent. And it really circles back to what you said about music. You know, you can affect people's lives in so many different ways, whether they're sad or happy or want to be sad or want to be happy. Music has that power. Is there a song that has done that to you in particular?
I think there's a few that have, and there's some songs by, I think the ones that have most sentimental value to me are songs by Stevie Wonder, there are some that I think a lot of the time my mood can be like based on the music I'm listening to as well.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the time, like if I'm feeling a certain way, I'll put on a song and it's like kind of a relief, you know what I mean? And it kind of allows you to bask in what that emotion you're feeling is.
Do you have a backup plan? What if, you change your mind?
I know I should have a backup plan, but I think that if I dwell on failure, that like if I set a backup plan, that means that I'm accepting that I might not make it. You know what I mean?
No, I like that. And you can make it. You really can. Again, hearing you sing, it touches me in a way that I know that if everyone else heard you and you had a bigger platform, it could touch other people. So we're grateful for that. And the blessing of it right now is that we get to hear you sing.
Thank you so much.
So we've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Can you tell me about the song you're going to sing first?
First I'm going to sing Night Changes by One Direction. And then I listened to their discography and I really fell in love with I always fall in love with the artists as well.
Yeah.
And I was really inspired.
So here is Eli singing Night Changes.
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she's never had, she's showing off. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's headed for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it'll never change me and you. Chasing her tonight, doubts are running round her head. She's waiting, hides behind a cigarette. Heart is beating loud and she doesn't want it to stop. Moving too fast, moon is lighting up her skin. She's falling and doesn't even know it yet. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it'll never change me and you. Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of a missing piece of innocence she lost. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you've ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it'll never change, baby. It'll never change, baby. It'll never change me and you.
we are back with Eli Rosales. Hi, Eli.
Hi, how are
And
you?
you just performed for us Night Changes.
Yes,
I love that song, and I love the whole backdrop for it with the colored lights and all of that. That was so cool. How did it feel?
It felt amazing. I really loved it. I think being submerged in that felt really cool. The lights
Yeah.
were great.
Yeah, and that's what it's like, you know. I mean, it's the part that we talked about, touching people, but it's also this part that is brought together by visual and performance.
Right, right.
Now tell me, how do you feel when you perform?
I feel like almost a different person in a way, because any shyness that I have, I kind of feel like I break out of it and I start to just be the performance, and I feel it and I become it. You know what I mean?
No, I felt it. I saw it. And I loved your little runs and what you add to it. You know, I can hear you. I can hear, you know, the song obviously is a very popular song by a very popular person.
Right.
But however, you know, One Direction, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's a group.
Yes, it's a band.
It shows the generational thing. I know who they are.
Yeah.
But I love music, and that's what I like that you're bringing here as well. You're bringing to me, you know, One Direction and bringing them to life for me.
Thank you.
So, but I want to just talk about something besides music. I know you're in high school right now, and you're senior or junior?
Junior.
Junior. Have you started to think about furthering your education to college? Or?
I definitely do want to go to college. I do, and I want to study whatever it is that I want to do. I want to study music. I want it to involve music, because whether it's me being on stage or in any aspect, I want to incorporate that in my life. So definitely when I go to college, that's what I want to
do.
focus on that.
So we know you're going to be studying music. You know, you like performing. How do you prepare? I mean, do you get nervous?
I do
Let's
get
put
nervous.
this right here.
Yes, ma'am. But I do get nervous, and I think that everyone gets nervous, and it shows that you care about what you're doing. But I think that I really I make sure to be as prepared as I can, because then I know what I'm getting into,
Right.
and then I just give it my all and leave the rest.
How do you prepare? Do you stand in front of a mirror? Do you, what do you do?
So for what, like, since I was performing Night Changes, I made sure to get that down, like how I wanted to perform it and where I was happy. And then I would perform it in front of my family or friends, anyone that I'm kind of uncomfortable, don't know if I want to originally, so I can have that feeling.
Right, right. And that has helped you throughout your performances. Now, I know you sent me a clip with you perform. Was that your choir? And you were singing "I Want It That Way"? Was
Yes,
that the song?
we were.
I know that song. Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell me about that.
So choir is great. I love it because it's just an extension of what I love at school. And we perform some contemporary songs from time to time, and I feel like that's where I excel the most, because that's what I love doing. So I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great.
So I know your goal is music. What are some of your goals besides music? Because we want to get to know everything about you,
Right.
if we could.
Besides music, I just want to be able to give back to my family for providing so much for me and constantly supporting me in everything I do. And I want to just be content. I want to be happy with wherever I am, wherever I end up.
I think that's a good way to go about life. I feel the same way. And you talk about your family, and I know there are people in your life that made this possible. Who would you like to pay homage to say thank you to? Is there any one person, or could you tell us who is the person behind you?
My family, these four, my mother, my father, and my brother, well, and me, and that's why I said four, but they've been the biggest supporters, and my girlfriend as well has constantly supported. And when I first started singing, I was not good. I was
Really?
not good at all. And there was a lot of times that I felt like this isn't for me, and that I wanted to quit, and none of them would let me.
That's good.
And none of them would. So I'm just so grateful that they've always shown me unconditional support.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that they pushed you and didn't let you quit. Now, so look into the camera and shout them out. Say hi.
I want to say thank you, Mom, for always supporting me, taking care of me, even outside of music, always loving me and always being there for me. And same for you, Dad. Thank you so much. You've always been the biggest part of my life. And when it comes to music it's become, you've been the catalyst for it. And my brother as well, even though you're so hard on me. I want to say thank you so much for never letting me quit and always letting me continue doing whatever it is that I love. And to my girlfriend as well, thank you, Mia, for always being there for me and always comforting me when I need it and keeping me going and everything.
That's great. That's great, Eli. I feel it's so important that we let people know that we appreciate them. I know you do this, but I just wanted you to let everyone else know. And maybe it could serve as an example, because sometimes we do take for granted the people in our lives.
Definitely.
You know, and it's not that we mean to. It's just that life is so busy, and I'm sure your life must be super busy. Tell me what you do.
So outside of music, I work at an ice cream shop.
Oh, do you?
At downtown Claremont.
Oh, nice.
And if I'm not there, school, working, also I like to collect comic books a lot as well. So
Are they in mint condition?
they are. I take care of them.
Save them.
Yeah, I wrap them up, take care of them.
Yes, save them. They could be, you know, your college education
Yeah.
or your children's college education.
Yeah, that as well.
We get to hear you sing again.
Thank you so much.
And that's really part of why we love that you're here, besides hearing your story. So tell me, what are you going to sing this time?
Now I'm gonna sing "Say You Won't Let Go" by James Arthur, which is another big inspiration. for me.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Let's hear it. Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't up. And we danced the night away, we drank too much. And I held your hair back when you thought no. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said, I've already told you, I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you never know. 'Cause I played it cool when I was scared of letting go. And I knew I needed you, but I never showed. 'Cause I wanna stay with you until we're growing old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your end. And I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. Then you look over your shoulder. For a minute I forget that I'm older. I want to dance with you right now. Whoa, and you look as beautiful as ever. And I swear that every day you get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold. We've come so far, my dear, look how we've grown. And I wanna stay with you until we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I wanna live with you, even when we're ghosts. 'Cause you were always there for me when I need you the most. So I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. And I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I wrote this song for you, now everybody knows that it's just you and me until we're great old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go.
Well, I really loved that performance.
Thank you
Why
so
did you choose that song?
That song, I love James Arthur's voice,
Mhm.
and when I heard it, I wanted to incorporate it to mine.
Mhm.
And from a while ago, I chose that. I was like, if I were to perform and cover any song, I would want to cover this one.
You did a great job.
Thank you
I
so much.
really, really, really love your voice.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. So now, I didn't tell you before, but we're going to play a game.
Okay.
The game is called the 660. I'm going to ask you 6 questions. You have 60 seconds to answer. The clock will be ticking.
Okay.
So are you game?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Oh, you're ready. Okay. Well, here we go. So if you could only pick one, who do you think is the greatest artist of your generation? Only one.
Wait, I gotta answer these quick. Bruno Mars.
Okay. I love him too. Okay. Tell me one song that you listen to on repeat.
Forget Me by Louis Capaldi.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite treat? I thought you
Cookies.
said
I like cookies.
Okay. And the best song ever.
Best song ever.
One.
I would say Sign of the Times.
Okay.
Hear yourself.
All right. And what is an unpopular opinion that you have? They're saying I got to wrap it up.
Unpopular opinion is that I don't really like country music at all, which I think that might be popular actually, but
It is
I
popular.
don't like country music.
And I have one more. I don't know if we're going to make it. If you could transform yourself into a person for 24 hours, who would it be?
Shawn Mendes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Eli, thank you for being here. We really appreciate your being here. Undiscovered talent gives a platform to talented individuals like Eli to share their art form and for us to enjoy their artistry. I'd like to thank the producers here at Eustis High School, Studio 126, for producing this show. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please join us again. My name is Kelly. I've been your host. Peace.